We good, Andy? I got my video guy, Andy. Clap for Andy for me. You good? All right. So I want you all to help me out. I wrote this about worship, and I just get inspired by worship. It's the one part of the service you're allowed to cry as a dude. Okay, that's it. That's it. The only part. But I want to do something. So when I clap, I want you to clap with me, and then we're gonna clap 10 times. So it's gonna be 1, 2. Y'all can count 3, 4. We're gonna clap 10 times, and then on the 10th time, everybody stops, and I'm gonna start. Okay? Y'all got it? We're good? You ready? All right. 1. Faces lifted in awe of the one who made them. Feet planted on earth, feeling like nothing in the world can move them. Hands spread apart, receiving the light from above. Hope pouring from heaven, pouring out to the beloved. Voices singing a song that we always knew. It's a song that's been sang 1,000 times, but today it sounds brand new. The voices call out to him who deserves to be called to. They sing to the King of all kings, the King that deserves to be called to. The angels, they watch in amazement as our praise begins to rise. Their bodies begin to glow as we sing of the eternal prize. The angels join in with their voices and they sing to him who is most high. As our praises rise as one, his glory fills the skies. The mother who just lost her sister, the boy that never met his own father, the girl that misses her big brother, all sing in awe of Jehovah. The man who just lost his job, the teenager who just fell in love, the man who just ran into the curb, all reach out to the one who is above. The single mother who is burned out, the pastor who is worn out, the singer whose voice is about to go out. They all raise their hands and they all shout. The musician who is still lost, the college kid that can no longer afford the cost, the bartender that is not afraid to curse, all forget their pain as they focus on the cross. The father worried about his son's tomorrow, the convict who sits and waits on death row, the woman who is filled with grief and sorrow, all forget their pain as they focus on the one who holds tomorrow. The child who just wants to hold her mother's hand, the teenager who just started his own band, the 1-year-old that just learned how to stand. They are all held together by the strong and everlasting hands. We have seats to sit on, and yet we choose to stand. No one asked a question, and yet we raise our hands. We have nothing that we should weep for, yet tears fill our eyes as our hearts embrace glory and heaven and earth collide. We don't know all the words, but we know the living word. We have not seen the future, but we have seen the face of God. We don't know how we feel tomorrow, but we felt the love of God. This is more than just a service. This is a place of grace and love. More than a random event or another religious meeting. This is the awesomeness of God unleashed in a holy gathering. More than being entertained or being moved by the perfect sound. It's the power and glory of heaven that is touching and shaking the ground. See, imperfect as we are, we still demand an audience. Flawed and deeply hurt, we march into his presence. Walls cannot defeat us. Pain cannot discourage us as we fall into the arms of the Father and we allow his love to change us. See, for the first time in a long time, I don't focus on me. I lift up my eyes and focus on him who died for me. I go from being a main attraction to being a little part of a story of a Savior whose love has filled my heart. This is why we exist, to worship him who is divine. Man was made to worship like stars are made to shine. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be whole. As long as you have life in your body, you can worship the Lord of hosts. To him who sits on the throne, to the Lion of the tribe of Judah, to the Lion and the Lamb, to the King and the great Redeemer, be blessing and honor and glory and power forever and ever. And of the increase of his government there shall be no end, and his throne will last forever. Thank you.